In science fiction, ascending to godhood acts like a cosmic reset button. It's the ultimate version of shedding the physical flaws and vulnerabilities of a human life to emerge as something perfect. But what happens when acquiring that power is a source of trauma itself? What if the power of the cosmos is too heavy for a human mind to carry? This is the central struggle for Drake, the protagonist of the Annals of an Angel. He achieves the status of an immortal archangel, but the narrative treats his ascension as a tragedy rather than a triumph. We're going to peel back the layers of this transformation, the agonizing reconstruction of the flesh, the sensory overload of infinite power, and the psychological scars that even high-speed regeneration can't erase. By examining the pain of a literal god, we can see the deep rift between fixing a broken body and actually healing a human being. Transhumanism is often built on the goal of leaving our fragile, breakable biological shells behind to achieve a higher state of existence. But Drake's reconstitution ritual is a visceral, agonizing experience. It feels like someone pulling out his nails, tearing his hair, and ripping skin away as his human form is forcefully rewritten. Surviving this shift doesn't delete his identity. He wakes up with billions of years of memories flooding his brain. Yet he still feels like Drake, carrying the heavy weight of an ancient entity on a mind that was only 24 years old. This physical toll continues throughout the series. During his battles in London, his body is repeatedly shattered in city-level conflicts. In one clash, a specialized blade severs his connection to the light, leaving him bleeding in the street, feeling every ounce of the trauma inflicted on his flesh. His physical durability doesn't stop the pain. It ensures he survives to experience the sensation of a broken body as a recurring cycle. While his body faces physical destruction, his new abilities create a different kind of violence within his mind. The moment Drake unlocks his full telepathic potential, he isn't a superhero mastering a gift. He is instantly bombarded by the thoughts of trillions of beings from across existence simultaneously. The sensory overload is so intense, his physical body begins to fail. His eyes glow a blinding white, and blood begins to leak from his ears and nose as his brain struggles to filter the noise. He collapses into his own mental space for 4 days, paralyzed by the sheer volume of data, desperately trying to muffle the collective voices of the universe so he doesn't short-circuit. To a human mind, cosmic limitlessness is claustrophobic. Drake proves that an unbounded mind can easily turn into a torture chamber. This creates a paradox, a hero with a perfect body who remains deeply traumatized. To understand why his power can't fix this, we have to look at the distinction between a cure and healing, a core focus within modern disability studies. Drake has high-speed automatic regeneration. If he cuts his finger to the bone, the wound knits back together in seconds. On paper, he has the ultimate physical cure. But biological regeneration is just a mechanism of the flesh. While the skin reforms, the mind still carries the memory of the bone snapping and the experience of dying. Healing requires an active processing of that pain, which the body's reset button completely ignores. This psychological weight is compounded by his past life reincarnations. He carries the memory of watching everyone he has ever loved grow old and die across thousands of years. His physical perfection is a mask. The automatic repair of his body traps him in a loop of unresolved grief, making him the one character in the series most in need of actual emotional healing. True healing for Drake has nothing to do with becoming more powerful or defeating his cosmic enemies. It requires the conscious human effort of choosing to lock away the cosmic noise and leaning on his partner, Jason, for emotional support. The Annals of an Angel provides a gritty look at transhumanism because it refuses to let the extraordinary power of the setting erase the very real cost of being human. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the physical and mental costs of godhood, hit the like button, tell us about your favorite subversions of the immortal trope in the comments, and subscribe for more looks at the complex lore of sci-fi. No matter how many universes you command, pain is still real, and even gods need time to heal.